slimes. Andrea's been working on making a ton of slimes for this week's restock. All I have to do is wait for the perfect moment. This is my chance to absolutely obliterate this slime and change the color into something super weird. Quickly, I went back to my hiding spot, and when she noticed, she was so confused. I'm surprised she didn't freak out more. Do you think she knows that I was the one responsible?
Rating slimes I found in slime graveyard. This one looks so pretty, but it's super sticky, yo. Yikes. What the freak is this color? It do be feeling good though. What a mess. This slime doesn't make any sense, like why so many different charms? What? Who in their right mind would put this slime in graveyard? It's legitimately perfect. What the heck is this? I think it's Dobby from Lord of the Rings. Am I right?
This might be an unpopular opinion, but I love Taylor Swift. Her lyrics are so catchy and every song is a bop. And don't even get me started on how cute her cats are. I even bought these 2 tickets for $10,000 each so I can see her perform her iconic songs in concert. To be honest, if you don't like our girl T-Swizzle, then you clearly don't have good taste. I think we can all agree on the fact that Taylor is the best singer of our generation.
Have your dog make a slime. This is my dog Zoe, and she fancied this jelly base, so that's what we're going to be using for her slime. I had her look at a bunch of colors to dye the slime, but since she's colorblind, I just chose violet because it fits her personality. She really liked the Satsuma scent, which really smells like a fresh floral, so it fit perfectly with the color. Zoe was satisfied because now she had made a slime far superior than Nova's slime.
How many beads do you think I could fit in slime? I added some bingsu, foam balls, and beads that were just some leftovers in this mixture. Since it was so full, I had to slowly add bits of slime into the mixer so it wouldn't spill any out. I actually broke the mixer because there was so much in the mixing bowl. Thankfully, it just needed some space so the mixer didn't fully break. The slime kinda came out weird.
Today, one of my employees asked me if I can make a slime inspired by her dog Queenie. They said she doesn't do a lot, but they love her anyways. And that's more than I can say for my parents, so you go, Queenie. They sent me a picture of Queenie in a butterfly costume, so I assumed she liked butterflies. But only after the fact did they tell me she's actually really afraid of them. I'm sorry, Queenie. I think she liked the slime anyways, though. And I think we definitely captured the soulless look in Queenie's eyes perfectly. But how do you think I did? You should mix every single charm into slime. Now, this sounds like a pretty bad idea, but I'm curious, so let's do it. We have thousands of charms in the warehouse right now, so basically, if you can name it, we probably have it in charm form. I will admit, this isn't every single charm we own, but it's quite a lot of them. Now for the slime, I added in clear so we could see our charms through it. I'm not sure what I was expecting, but this is our final product. It's both painful and crunchy.
What happens when you mix the world's blackest black slime with the whitest white? This is also technically the world's most darkest slime mixed with the lightest as well. I think the black slime will overpower the white slime, and it looks like it just made a super dark gray slime. Why is that?
Make the world's most expensive slime. We gotta go with 40 pounds of real gold glitter to make this a super bougie slime. Because there was so much, I had to slowly add the clear slime over time or else it literally wouldn't mix. This might be the coolest slime I've ever made. It just reeks of bouginess, but how much do you think this slime costs to make?
Today I found this super overactivated slime in the mixer. Who would ruin a perfectly good slime like this? The texture was basically just rubber. Luckily, I think we can fix this. To soften this slime up, I'm gonna add some vegetable glycerin in, and then I added some food dye because this slime was actually pretty ugly. I let it sit and mix for about 2 hours, and this is what it looked like afterwards. The color didn't turn out how I wanted. It's kind of salmony, but the texture was really good. I'd consider this slime fixed.
Old slimes I hate and why? So much container, so little slime. Too confusing because it feels new. Literally nobody likes this color. Smells like fresh dragon fruit and dragons are scary. It smells so good and I am very mad about it. I will never smell this good and that's not fair. This one committed tax fraud. Too addicting. I played with this slime for over an hour straight. I couldn't stop. Must be some kind of magic spell. Oh no, it's underactivated. Help. Spray. It's slime again now. I still hate it for being too pretty.
Hello, I just got my order and I need to speak to the manager immediately.
I'm the customer service representative. May I ask what you need help with?
I'd really like to talk to Andrea.
I'm sorry she's busy, but I can help you with any issues you have.
Okay, I wanted to say I love my slime and always use it to help myself relax. You guys slay.
What happens if you mix every single slime together? I'm not sure, but we're gonna find out. I gathered one of every single slime we have in the warehouse, and we're gonna put them all in the mixer together. There are definitely a lot of textures, colors, and scents in here, so I can't say my hopes are super high. I'm not gonna lie though, my favorite part of this whole video was watching all the slimes mixed together. Look how pretty. The final result though, it didn't look like that. There's definitely a lot going on in this slime, but not in a good way. My therapist and I love using your slime. I've actually heard a lot of people tell me this, and that's really cool. Personally, I can get bad panic attacks, and I found that slime is actually a really good grounding tool for me. I would love to fund some studies run by mental health professionals to get concrete data on just how slime can help stress and anxiety. Overall, slime's just a great sensory toy.
Charms I really regret buying, and why. Pandas simply are the most overrated animal on the planet. Cherries don't smile in real life, so they get a hard no from me. Swiss cheese is literally the worst cheese to ever exist. Bunnies cannot be astronauts, so this one is just silly. Cat food charms literally need no explanation.
Story time about probably the worst business decision I've ever made. This happened a while ago when the business was pretty new, so I was honestly just learning how to run a business. I found a place that was selling jars a lot cheaper than we were getting them, so I bought 5,000. Now what could go wrong, right? The answer is a lot. The jars were pretty bad, the quality was terrible, they cut our hands when we packed with them, and worst of all, slime stuck to them. I immediately tried to return them, but they were non-refundable, so I had a choice to make. Do I waste all the money I spent on these jars, or do I sell slime in jars that I know aren't good? I ended up selling them, and honestly, we got so many complaints about how bad these jars were, and I knew I had messed up. I think it was a good learning experience. I just wish I didn't have to learn the hard way about sunk cost fallacy.
Add 5 drops of black dye to clear slime to see if it turns entirely black. I have faith that this will absolutely be enough dye to fully color the slime. I mean, it is the most blackest black paint. You guessed it, the paint barely did a thing. How many drops do you think it'll actually take? What happens when you only add 20 blocks of clay to 1 gallon of glue? Well, it was still pretty deactivated, so I added some pink dye to help activate it more, but even that didn't work. So I decided to activate this slime. For some reason, it was still super chunky. I think this slime is cursed.
Can I fix this gray slime only using neon colors? We're gonna find out. I just got these bad boys in and they're super vibrant, so I have no doubt it's gonna change the color of this graveyard slime. After I put on some gloves for protection, it's time to mix it all up and figure out what we made. This slime is honestly one of the prettier things I've made on this channel, and I just don't think there's any way anything is going wrong. Wait, you're telling me I added all of those colors and nothing happened?
Make the world's most wateriest water slime. I thought adding blue water into red glue would make it purple, but it made this super weird skin color tone slime. I'm not sure, but I may be the worst person knowing color theory. However, this slime did have that recoil that I was looking for. You can only get this with water slime.
Reasons you should buy our restock slimes. Honest edition. Peach ring gummy. I hate peaches, so this is probably limited edition and never coming back to the shop. Wonderland clouds. It's impossible to touch real clouds, but at least you can touch this one. Panda cake. I low-key beef with pandas. I'm sorry, they're kind of overrated, okay? They just look so silly. Peachy's ice cream sundae. I like ice cream, you like ice cream. Stop kidding yourself and just buy the slime. Unicorn cookie dough. Unicorns definitely might exist, but this slime is 100% real. Butterfly candy floss. It looks like it could give you mystical crime fighting powers, and honestly, that's enough for me. Vanilla bean ice cream. People who like vanilla ice cream are basic, and you probably are too. It's okay, bestie. Things in the Peachybbies warehouse that just make sense. These clay heads I found on spikes. This giant milk sack that holds all of our packing peanuts. Thanks, buddy. All the packages we're shipping out to you guys. This mixer that's so big it could literally fit a person in it. Tiny gallons of glue and these giant bins of glue. And if we go this way, even more packing peanuts. All these sports themed sprinkles, because one time I thought I would make a sports slime, but then I never did because I don't know anything about sports. And whatever this is, I'm just gonna put that one back.
Rating failed slime's pores. Monster tongue. 8/10 very pretty. Graveyard grass. 2/10 too creepy and too rippy. Polynesian sauce. 10/10 so beautiful and perfect in every way. Cactus. 0/10. That was a flop.
You guys, Peachybbies.com just dropped a bunch of new slimes, so let me show you some of them. First up, we have Honeycomb Crackle, which is a super crispy and sizzly snow fizz slime. It's scented like a really yummy honeycomb candy and has the cutest bee-themed toppings. Next up is Fairy World Slush. This is a half clear and half icy slime that mixes into a really inflatable and fizzy texture, and it's scented like gummy bears. Big Bear Crunch is our collaboration slime with Miss Wooly, and it's exclusive to this week's restock. It's a crunchy snow fizz slime that's scented like blueberries and has really cute bear charms on top. Favorite Fuzzy Blanket is probably my personal favorite of the restock just because look how pretty the pastel colors are. This is a cloud dough texture, so it's very holdable as well, and it has the cutest charms. Then Kaleidoscope Crisp is a super crunchy bingsu slime that has glitters and these cute little rainbow charms throughout. If you're looking for crunchy slimes, this is perfect for you. But which new slime is your favorite? I'm never doing a slime bubble challenge again. And here's why. I always see you guys asking for us to make slime bubbles, but the truth is they're really hard. We tried out so many different textures of slime for this, but they all failed pretty badly. We were about to give up, but then we got out the butter slime. Butter slime, it was a bit different. Here I am, innocently waiting for the slime to break over me, and here's when I realized I was stuck in slime. And so was my hair. And that's why we don't make slime bubbles. I made Miss Wooly her very own slime. If you guys don't know Miss Wooly, she's another creator on TikTok who happens to be a teacher. We decided to partner up together and make a slime for her school. So we wanted to theme it after the school's mascot, the Big Bears. It has the cutest bear sprinkles, if I do say so myself, and it's going to be exclusive to the shop for this week only. Miss Wooly even started a GoFundMe to help build a playground for her students, so we wanted to help out. We're going to be donating 5K of the proceeds of the slime to the playground.